my new build. I got like 40 something days to get it done. I've missed about 8,400 deadlines with LowMater. So we're going to put that on the back burner right now. I will finish it in the next couple weeks. I'm waiting on parts, hydraulic clutch stuff, things of that nature. And I don't want to move past that and then have to work my way back, like mounting the nose and then having to take the nose off to do it. So we're going to start on that bad boy right there. Stay tuned. Alrighty, guys, there she is. So here's a mower that was probably should have also been scrapped, like somebody else I know. I'm going to start pulling all the body panels off. I was going to pull the motor out, but I'm just easier to take these off. Pull the motor out, and then basically take it down to a chassis, make it go-kart-like, but still a lawnmower, because that's the whole theme of the build. It has to retain lawnmower things. I want mine low, however. Randy's isn't going to be as low as mine. I don't think he's planning on doing. He's using a similar lawnmower, though. He's using a Montgomery Ward as well. As you can tell, mine looks like it hit the wall coming off turn 4 at Daytona, hence why the whole body shifted over. So I got other panels for that. I'll beat these ones out with a hammer or something. So, yeah, let's get to hacking on it, get to cutting on it, hopefully get it up on some blocks or something to where I can... We're going to get it torn apart, back down, basically down to the frame, so that I can start building it back up. Real quick disclaimer, I've never built a racing lawnmower. I have never worked on small engines. I don't know what I'm doing. So if you do and I'm doing something wrong or dumb, or that isn't going to work, or I could do something better to make it faster, comment that down below. Let's open up a channel of communication so that I don't look like an idiot in this competition and get my butt kicked. Okay guys, so this is the front of the mower. I got the nose off, which has seen better days. This bolt didn't come out. If you look at this thing, here's the wheels straight. If you look at this thing, these front bumper mounts are just hammered. I'm thinking Uncle Billy had a couple too many Coors Lattes and missed turn 4 there going into the front side yard and maybe hit a pole there in the yard. I don't know, but it's pretty hammered. So off the mower, it doesn't look too bad. These obviously are gonna need some help. I'm not gonna sit here and make it perfect, you know. I'll probably cut this out, do my own kind of grill. If I even use this one, I have one more in the back that looked to be in a little better shape, but I don't know if Drunk Billy got to, or Drunk Uncle Bill got to that one or not either. So we'll see what we do with this one. But yeah, these are just hammered. So I'm gonna have to either heat these up and bend them over, or just hit them with a hammer and straighten them out. So yeah, this came out. I had to take this off with the nose because it was stuck in there, and then I put it back on just to show you guys how bad. I mean, it's over a good, it should be like that, so it's over a good 3 or 4 inches. So I'm gonna keep working on this. I'm gonna try to pull the motor out, kind of figure out my plan with that. I now have oil all over my shop from the motor, so it's well lubricated. So I'm gonna pull it apart. Somebody did some, I don't know, JB Weld or something there, so maybe this won't be the one I use. Maybe I'll use parts off of it. Let's get to getting it and find out. tires are off. I got the motor out. I got pretty much torn down from here, about here forward, everything off the front that I don't need. That was for, say, the deck that obviously I'm not going to use because this isn't going to mow any lawns. And what I think the best way to go about this is to flip this up on end. I'll have to lower it back down, flip it up on its back, and then take all the guts out from underneath that I don't need, that were originally made for the deck. I need to figure out something with the rear end. Obviously, I want it to go fast. I don't know if I can weld up the rear end of these. I don't know. I don't know anything about lawnmowers. So if you do, and you feel like spreading some knowledge with a fellow to build a racing mower, but if you want to, you know, spread some knowledge to a feller that maybe we can lock these up, I don't know if that would help. You guys tell me. I'm like I said, I'm new to this. So yeah, I'm gonna take it off the thing. It's a lot lighter now without a motor, and then I'm gonna tip it up on the end and hopefully get it torn apart. Boom. Looks like a shifter go-kart, baby. The steering's not hooked up yet. I got to figure out a way to make that work. I don't think it'll be too hard. Just got to get this shaft here that's obviously attached to the wheel and pushes and pulls. I might run a, like, weld something up off this, connect this clampy-doo hickey thingamabobber there. And yeah, make it work. This is fun. I like doing this. Maybe I'll build another one. This is pretty cool. So obviously this is gonna have to either come up here, might get some all thread, raise this up just a hair so that it's not rubbing on the body here, because that's not very good for going fast. And then I need to bolt this piece down. This piece came off. All I did was flip the axle so the spindles are upside down. It gave it like probably a 4 or 5 inch drop. I mean, it's low. But a little air in the tires and we should be good to go. If we don't win the race, maybe we'll win best of show. Who knows? I don't know where that went, but yeah. So I might flip it back up, work on a little more tonight, let you guys kind of know. I got to get a better angle of it so you can see how low it is. All right, that kind of does it some justice. So she's low and I love it. This is an off-road course, so I don't know how well that's going to work. And I want a little articulation in the front. So where that hole is right there, you see that axle articulates on it. So we'll see what happens. All right, like I showed you yesterday before I went inside into bed, I got the front lowered. It's sitting pretty low in the front. I like it. It's sweet. Should have decent clearance. The spindle shouldn't do too much damage. I went and bought some rod to weld a piece on that spindle right there so that the steering works. Hopefully, maybe. We'll see. I'm going to roll it out. I got to sweep up all that mess that fell out of it. That's what happens when you work on old things. And then I will lift the nose up. I bought some stuff to spray on it, and then hopefully that'll get all the grease off. So I'm going to get out of the garage and get to work. Okay guys, so this is the mower that I was going to build and that I'm still going to build. However, I might build this a little different. So I'm going to wait for a different competition. Probably the one we're going to host there in April, maybe. But I'll show you guys what I did so far and my plan with it. Okay, finally got the rear axle to drop. Totally forgot to film it. Goal here is to cut this. These aren't full frames like I thought they were. The frame stops right about where this bolt is, this nut right here. So this is all just like basically sheet metal. And then this piece is pretty solid. It's a little thicker stuff. So my goal was to cut this, take this piece out, bring this whole part up, right, to lower it. Well, that'll work, but not as great as I'd hoped. I might actually just end up doing like an axle flippity flop. And if I can get one of these wheels and tires off, which is I'm having a really hard time doing, I'm gonna cut it out, feed it through, and then bolt it back here, but just flip these bolts around. That might work better, and it'll be a little stronger. Then I can run like 1-inch tubing or something to strengthen this whole back part up because it's not very strong. And then my neighbor came over. So my neighbor wandered over. Well, he told me a while ago he'd give me this mower, and I forgot about it. Totally forgot about it because it's the coolest mower I've ever seen. But he gave it to me. I'll show you guys that mower. That's what I'm going to build for the competition with Randy, since his is also old. This one looks like somebody tried to build it and failed miserably. So I'll go show you guys that one real quick. There it is. It's like a Lawn Star 1136 transaxle rear discharge. Don't know what that means. Looks cool though. Really cool. Cool stickers. This thing's like similar to that, rat roddy. The back end of this is super cool. The rear fenders like flare out. So this is going to make for a great build. This one doesn't even really need to be lowered. It sits kind of low as it is. I might lower the front just a hair if I can figure out how, but I got to get this one running as is. I'll show you guys what it's got under the hood. Maybe not. It's got these little notches that like to knock you little. There we go. There it is right there. Pretty cool old mower. So we're gonna have to figure out a motor situation. I don't think this one's gonna work very well, if it works at all. And then the dash on this thing's pretty trick too. Really cool with the old designs. Like I said, I have to look up the year. If you guys know what it is, go ahead and comment it down in the comment section. That would be helpful. This is probably going to be the one I build for the competition with Randy. Now I'm behind because I wasn't with, don't mind the mess, jeez. I wasn't behind with that one, but we're behind now. So we're going to get to going on this thing. I'm going to try to get it running first, and then we'll go from there. Whether it's this motor, the motor that was in that, which is over there, or something else. We got to get this thing going. It should be pretty cool. So stay tuned. But like I said, I'm not abandoning that one. That one will probably be used for something else because I can go more of a build, full-on build with that one. This will be the one for this competition. It's got a pretty good tow rig if you ask me. Okay, so my idea with these lawnmowers, hence why I've changed direction a whole bunch on this project. This has been like a week in the making of trying to figure out what I'm going to do. The reason I've changed my project is because I need one that runs. Well, this one doesn't run either. I was hoping to just get one running, do the pulley swap, make it faster, drop it down, make it look cool. But I'm running out of time. I need to make it right. So if you guys know anything about these, you can tell that there's no intake or carburetor, which goes here. There's no fuel line, which goes somewhere. There's a little rod that might do something or not. The throttle's doing this, which is okay because I might try to run a pedal. But yeah, this thing's definitely going to be fixed eventually, but it's going to need some work. It's made in the USA, so that's good. But yeah, so I'm going to try to figure something out here, doing some brainstorming. But yeah, check that thing out. That thing is just so cool. If I don't build this one, you guys will see which one I build. It'll be pretty cool. So, all right, guys, sorry I didn't get a ton done on this one. I tried to lower the one. I did lower the one successfully in the front, but that doesn't mean anything because, well, it doesn't have a motor. So I don't even know why I started on that one other than it kind of looking cool low. But yeah, so more than likely we're going to build this one if I can figure out a way to get it running. I got my buddy, ooh, that's my beer gut. I got my buddy coming over to help me tonight. Hopefully we'll try to get this thing at least running so that I can start somewhere. All right, guys, that's going to be it for this episode. Hopefully next week I can get, the race car started, not like running, but like start on that project. I can get the lawnmower running or work on LowMater that the camera is sitting on top of. And get something done for you guys. We're so close on the truck, but we're just waiting on stuff. So I'm kind of just doing little things here and there, and I'm creating a video with all that stuff. So you guys will see that probably in the next week or two. Hopefully it's done by then. Who knows? Hopefully I can go do a fat Smokey burnout. Probably not. Who knows? But that's the goal. Well, guys, remember to like and subscribe. We can get this Lawn Star 1136 electric start transaxle rear discharge back on the road. Brand 5 Garage, I appreciate you guys watching. You guys rock. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Don't go anywhere. This is going to be an awesome build. Hopefully a quick build that'll lead into that.